What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down on how I make high converting product images. And product images are the most important thing on a website because it's the first thing your customers are going to see. Number one, do they build trust, or they're going to lose trust and you're going to lose out on a sale? That's one of the bigger dictators on whether or not your store is going to have a high conversion rate or a low conversion rate, just because it's the first thing that your customer sees. If you have really poor product images that look dropshippy, or you're copying the exact images from AliExpress, it's not going to work. Your customers are not going to recognize your brand as a high luxury brand. They're going to see your brand as a scamish, I don't want to touch it brand. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I make high converting product images. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So the first thing is I found a winning product that I went ahead and already validated. It's these collagen eye patches right here. We could go ahead and take a look at one of the competitors. Now, the reason why I picked this product as a product that I'm ready to start testing, because there's good search volume on Google, and I also use this web extension called SimilarWeb. Now, SimilarWeb, you could go ahead and see how many monthly visitors that they're pulling in every single month. And if we take a look, they have 100,000 monthly visitors every single month. So this tells me that this store is pulling in anywhere from 100 to 200K in revenue a month, which is absolutely insane. So we went ahead and already validated that this product is a winning product. Now we need to go ahead and make different variations of these exact images. Now, this store is already converting really well, so we don't want to change too much. We almost want to copy it, but make our own different variations of it. So I'm going to show you exactly how we could do that. So the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and save this image from our competitor. So we'll just go ahead and just name this, we'll go ahead and name this eye mask image 1, and then we'll go ahead and save that. And once this is saved, we could go, there's a few options we could do to make this slightly different, but I'm going to go ahead and drag this into ChatGPT and say, remake this image with a different background, keep it simple and luxury, make it 1:1 ratio. So I'll go ahead and just plug it into ChatGPT, see what it pulls up. You don't want to copy the exact same image, but you want to make a slightly different variation. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to let ChatGPT cook on a new image. We can make different variations within ChatGPT, but then we take the image that ChatGPT generates and we're going to plug it into Canva, make a little bit of adjustments, upscale the image. That way we have high converting images. Now, we know that this image right above here is already performing extremely well, so we don't want to really change that much. We just want to make it slightly different so we're not copying it exactly. Now, you guys could go ahead and utilize ChatGPT, Gemini, or there's a new software out there called Nano, but I believe it's like $200 a month. So if you guys have the budget, I definitely recommend Nano. It's the most realistic image generator out there so far. But for you guys that are just getting started, it's going to be a lot simpler, a lot easier just to use ChatGPT or Gemini because it's a little bit cheaper. Perfect. Now that we have this image downloaded, it looks really good, so we could just go ahead and download this image, and then we'll go into Canva. Now in Canva, we'll just drag and drop the image that ChatGPT created us, and we'll just make it, we'll just zoom it in a little bit, and boom, just like that. So we could go ahead and use this product image just the way it is, like so, or we can make it slightly better using Canva. So a few ways that we can make it better is we could go into elements, and we could do money back guarantee. We could add a 30-day money-back guarantee badge. So we could go into here, maybe type in this one, and then we could do white, make this white, and then we could just drag and drop this down here like so. And then we can make sure that looks good. So we add a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is good. Or we could go ahead and do like a buy one, get one free. So we could add some like text, and go ahead and add a text and do plus free gift. So we could do like a plus free gift, and then we can make this white text. So we'll just highlight it, and then we'll just go ahead and make this a white text. And then we could see what this looks like here. I don't know where we could really add this, but the whole goal is just to kind of play around with it. You could even throw right here, maybe make this black, see what this looks like, or make this brown. Plus free gift. So we can make these images slightly better like so by adding the trust badge, the free gift, and then if you don't have these text options, I would always add product benefits to your images as well. But since this image already had product benefits, there's no need to add them. So we look good there. Just make this even. plus free gift. So we could go ahead and leave the free gift, or we could get rid of it, and then we'll just make a new page, and then we'll basically do the exact same thing. So already right off the bat, I think our image is way better. I think our image is way better than the image that was previously on here. So we made a slight variation, like on this image right here, the ear is kind of blurry. It's hard to read the words and everything like that. So ChatGPT definitely made it better. It makes it pop a little bit more in my opinion. But we'll go ahead and just do the exact same thing. So for the second image, we'll just simply just save the image. I believe we could go ahead and copy the image too. So we'll just copy the image, and then we'll paste it into ChatGPT, and then we'll just say, remake this image, change the background, keep the same vibe, luxury style 1:1 ratio. Perfect. Now that ChatGPT generated us an image, we could go ahead and make it slightly better in Canva. So we'll go ahead and download this image from ChatGPT, and then we'll just drag and drop it into Canva like so. And then what we could go ahead and do is we'll just make this a little bit bigger. And then what we could go ahead and do is we could add a subtitle, and then we could do buy one, I'll make this capital. Buy one, get one free. I don't know why it's not capital, free. And then we'll make this buy one, get one free. And then what we could go ahead and do is we could go over to the effects tab, and then we could add a background, and then we'll just change this background color to this same exact brown that we had here. Let's go ahead and just copy this brown here. Let's see, what is this brown? We'll go ahead and just copy this color code here, come down to here, and then we'll just add the exact same brown color. And then we'll make this text white so it pops. Let's see, hold on. All right, then we'll make the text white, just like so. And then we could do like a buy one, get one free right on the top, or maybe the bottom looks a little bit better. I honestly like the top. We can make this a little bit smaller, make this a little wider. And then we could even add a few spaces to add some gap. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of this period. So you can do like a buy one, get one free, make sure that it's centered. Buy one, get one free, and then we could go ahead and, you can make this a little bit smaller, make this a little bigger, whatever looks the best for your image. Do like a buy one, get one free, and then we could go ahead and add the same exact trust badge. We'll just go ahead and copy it, paste it, and then we could just paste it down there like so. You could even run a buy one, get one free down here. Whatever you think looks the best. We'll do a buy one, get one free. We could go ahead and get rid of this. Make this a little bit smaller. Perfect. Let me see what it looks like down here actually. I honestly like it right up here. Make it bigger. But yeah, just play around with it. See what it looks like. Try to figure out the best variation, but you could do like a buy one, get one free. Do something along those lines. Do something like this. Buy one, get one free. However you want to place it, but I would add some sort of text right here. And then another cool thing you could go ahead and do is you could go ahead and just copy this, paste it down here. And then what we could go ahead and do is we could make this a lot smaller. We can make the text a lot smaller, so we'll go like 24. And then we'll go into ChatGPT and we'll just say, write me a quick review for this product. It's a Collagen eye mask. So we'll have ChatGPT write us an entire review, and we could add the review to the product image. So we could just go ahead and copy this, just like so. We could go back into Canva, and we'll just simply paste it in there like so. And then we could go ahead and change this effect. And then we could go ahead and get rid of the roundness, maybe add a little bit of roundness. The spread, we could increase the spread. And then we'll just go ahead and just make this like so. Oh, and we'll just drag it down here. let's see, how can we make this a little bit bigger? Just like that. And then what we could go ahead and do as well is we could add a box. So we'll go ahead and just type in a box, and we'll just make this a lot cleaner. You guys will see what I mean here in a second. So we'll go ahead and just make this the brown color, and we'll just put it right here, and we'll just drag it right between the lines like so. Let's see how that looks. And then we could get rid of this effect since we're adding the background. So we'll make this a little bit bigger, just like so. Perfect. I want the box to be a little bit better. So let's see if we could find a better box here. Yeah, something like this is gonna be a little bit better. I don't know why that brown is different now. Let me see. Effects, make sure that the brown's the same color. We'll just copy this exact code again. Copy this color code, come into here. Let's see if we could paste it. It's the same. I don't know why that box is slightly different. Let's see if this box is a little bit better. I don't know why it's not that dark brown box that we're getting. Just go black here, and then we'll go here. Yeah, this is it. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this, and then we're gonna make this box just bigger so it covers the entire text. Just like so, and then boom, perfect. So now we have the review, and it's a buy one, get one free. And then another thing we could go ahead and do is we could add a circle image. So we could go circle, let's see, circle image. So we could add a circle image. Let me see if I could find it here. Right here. So boom, we could add a circle image like so, drag it and add it right here. And then we could go over to Pinterest, and we could go ahead and take a screenshot of someone utilizing the product or a beauty image. So we'll go into Pinterest real quick, and then we could just type in beauty influencers. So we'll type in beauty influencers, and then we'll be able to find someone that we could go ahead and utilize. So we could go ahead and utilize maybe something like this. Oh, this is an ad, hold on. We could go ahead and utilize, let's go ahead and see. Let me just type in TikTok, see if that shows up a little bit better. So yeah, we could go ahead and just take like a screenshot of this girl right here. So we'll go ahead and just screenshot this like so. Perfect, perfect. So we'll go ahead and screenshot this, head back into Canva, and we'll just drag and drop this screenshot into the circle image. Let's see if it loads. So we can just drag and drop that into the circle image just like so. And then we could do, so circle image, we could add like a little golden ring around the review so it looks a little bit cleaner. Perfect, so now that I added this little ring around the image, it shows the review, and then we could go ahead and we can make this a little smaller, and we could add the reviewer's name. So we could go ahead and just scroll, just make this a little bit smaller, make this a little bit wider. And then, let me see, we can make this a little bit smaller. That's too small. And then we could go ahead and copy this, and then just add the reviewer's name like Sarah S or something like that. Sarah S. Buyer. So boom, just like that. So we have like a nice little review on the product image. We can make this look a little bit better, of course. We could always add some like stars as well. So if we go here, Command Options Space, we should be able to add some emojis. So we could type in like star. We could add some star emojis in there. We could add a star emoji in there, and then we could go ahead and copy this and paste it in there 5 times. Perfect, just like that. So now we have a review on the product image, and I know these type of images convert really well, especially with the buy one get one free. We could even make this a little bit smaller, drag this up a little bit higher. whatever the case is. This product image is gonna perform really well. I know it's gonna perform well because I add reviews to my product images all the time, and usually they convert really, really well. So yeah, this is how you basically start to generate the high quality product images that are gonna increase your conversion rate, and they just look more branded, everything like that. And then you could also add your company name, for example. So you could add like your logo. So we'll just do a beauty logo. For this brand, I don't have a specific logo, but you could always import your logo into this brand. So we could do like a beauty logo. We could kind of see what they have. Maybe your logo is this right here. We can make this white, drag this right here. Perfect. You could add your logo in there like so. You could add your logo pretty much wherever. You can make it a little bit smaller. Add your logo up here. You could even add the logo on this image down here, something like this maybe. So your store is looking a lot more branded. You have a buy one, get one free. The offer's eye-catching. You have social proof on the product image, which is gonna help build trust with your customers and therefore increasing your conversion rate. You could add your logos to the images as well if you do have a logo. That's gonna help your store appear more branded to the customer. So yeah, basically this is how exactly I recreate these product images, because on this store right here, we know that these product images are already converting, right? So there's no need to change them. We just only wanna make them better, right? So we just downloaded these product images, re-imaged them inside of ChatGPT, making them a little bit more luxury. All I simply said was remake this image with a different background and keep it simple and luxury and make it 1:1 ratio. Made the image just a little bit better by adding some trust badges. We added some reviews. We added our offer. Maybe you're running a buy one, get one free, or you could say plus free gift or something along those lines. And yeah, that's basically how I create high converting images. This is the exact process that I utilize to make all of my images. That way they're high converting, because at the end of the day, when somebody lands on your store, within 3 seconds, they're gonna make a decision on whether they're gonna buy it or not from you. And the reason they buy it or not from you is solely built on trust. And the way that you build trust is you have good product images, you have good social proof, you have a good offer, you have good copywriting, but by far the most important thing and the number one thing that they're gonna see are your product images. So having really dialed in product images are the most important. And then another thing that I wanna go ahead and show you as well is if you have blurry product images, which you shouldn't if you're using ChatGPT, but for instance, say you do have blurry product images, you can always click the edit button. And if you scroll down to the bottom, there's gonna be an option called image upscaler, excuse me. So image upscaler, you can actually upscale your images. So if your images are slightly blurry, that's the last thing you want. You want super high quality, clear images. You could always use image upscaler, and you could upscale it by like 8x, and it's gonna make your image a lot clearer, and it's gonna make your image just look better overall. So yeah, that's pretty much what I utilize to create high converting product images. And I would just literally take these product images, plug them into my website, and start running this store. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys could start selling this product right away. Like I said, I already validated that this is a winning product. So you guys got a winning product out of this video. I would run this exact product. You could even copy these exact product images that I showed you right here and make your own store. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you found value in this video. And if you guys want me to make more content about specific things inside of dropshipping, go ahead and leave your suggestions in the comment section below, and I'll make sure I read it, and I'll make sure that I make some content around what you guys want to see. At the end of the day, I want to provide as much value as I possibly can to you guys. And the only way that I could do that is if you leave your feedback in the comment section below. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.